Waiting to see everything. That looks good. YouTube says it's good. Should be up and moving. It's 1 and 2 count here on Diaz. What's up, Aiden? Happy 4th of July. Everybody. Almost said happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Yeah, happy 4th, everyone. Happy 4th, Jacob. What's up, Amir? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're feeling better. Well, Balsa will do the 1-2 count yet again. I'm watching the actual game today. So far, MLB 66 is working pretty good. Only like a pitch or so behind. Yeah, happy 4th. It's a great day. That should be a ground out. Second baseman flips it over to Torque, and there's 2 away. Looks like short's at second, so that's good. How's the audio? Does the mic sound good? I had to like move my mic around. It like got bumped, so I had to fix it a little bit. Mic sound good? Audio sound all good? What's up, Space? Your brother is going to the Guardian. Nice. That's cool, Jacob. What's up, Daniel? We got a 1-0 count. 2-0 count with 2 away here in the top of the first. The batter is Rooker. I was like, where's his name? I can't like find it. Thought it might have been Booker for a sec. I hope not, Space. I hope the Tigers can pull a sweep off. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. Skubal has 2 down in his return game. Nice to see him back on the bump for the Tigers. One of probably our best pitcher when healthy. I know Erod's having a great year, but I think Skubal is like actually our best pitcher. And that should be the 3rd out of the inning. Badu underneath. That's Badu, right? Who the hell is that? No, Ibanez. Ibanez underneath it. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first, tie game of 0-0. Tigers will send Veerling, Torkelson, and Ibanez to lead it off. It'll be 1 sec. Veerling, Torkelson, Ibanez, Baez, Rogers, Schoop, Cabrera, Haas, and Short. With Veerling, Torkelson, and Ibanez to lead it off. Last time these guys played, they hit a bunch of grand slams. You're playing Kansas City? That should be some easy wins. You're going to the Guardians, Phillies. Fair enough. It's like a fair trade-off. Anyway, it's a commercial break between the innings. We're just waiting for it to get popped on. As per usual. I got to go do one quick thing. Make sure the, deal with the yellow badge of death. Hey, we have 8 likes on the stream. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. It'll help the stream out, get some more people in here early on. And generally just helps the stream out as, we kind of have to deal with some dumb crap from YouTube. For whatever reason, all my streams are automatically demonetized and I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. My punishment should be over pretty soon. Yeah, appreciate it still. We have at least 8. We'll get to 20 in no time. Appreciate it if you can leave a like. Hopefully we can get something going early and often against Oakland. Everybody else has been able to pretty much destroy this team, so it's kind of like, all right, it's our turn. But we are up against a left-handed pitcher with a bad ERA who's given up a ton of runs in his last 7 starts. I looked into this JP Sears. So I don't know how this is going to go. There is a less than 0% chance that we get no hit tonight. He's given up 10 earned runs in his last 7 starts. That's not exactly ideal. Good for a 4+ ERA, 4.4. 0-1 for Veerling as he fouls it away. OPS of 741, a 5 walk rate, a 23 strikeout rate's pretty good. He's given up a bunch of home runs, tied for 4th most in baseball at 15. 0-2. Not idea. Uh-oh. All right, well, I'm done using that now. 1 lag and we switch. All right, it's 1-2 now, as we're not going to deal with fucking bullshit lag. We're just going to use this and have this as a sometimes background noise whenever it wants to work. In play, no out. There we go. That's a good way to start off the game. Hopefully it's a home run. Well, actually, it'd say runs, wouldn't it? Hopefully it's a double. All right. A single for Matt Vierling, and we're underway. Here comes Spencer Torkelson. No reason to deal with this retarded bullcrap. In Bally Sports, the game it's still just first pitch. Anyway, nice hit by Vierling. Little base hit into the outfield. Now we'll see what Torkelson can do at the plate. Hopefully he's got a home run in him. Hopefully, Jordan. Hopefully. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? Happy 4th. If you haven't done so, consider dropping a like, everyone. Consider it a late birthday / 4th of July thing. I don't know. Or else it'll rain right before your fireworks show. You don't want that luck, do you? Anyway, it's strike 1 to Torkelson. Oh, the game caught back up, so I'm just going to go back to the game. Anyway, runner at first, nobody out. Here's Torque. He's down 0-1. It's 0-0. Playing the A's. Here's the pitch. Way inside, ball 1. Good, man. I'm good. Just enjoying the game. Hopefully the Tigers wind up winning. Be a bit of a bummer if they didn't. But I don't know. It'd be more embarrassing to just lose to the A's. I think that's the problem. But knowing our luck with pitchers like this, we seem to have this weird struggle. That'll be called strike 2. So Torque now down in the count 1-2. Yeah, it'd be nice, Kevin. Oh, Matt Vierling just took off. And they're going to call him safe at second. Ball was dropped. And so that'll be... Yeah, he dropped the ball. Otherwise, I think they would have had Vierling, but the second baseman or shortstop dropped the ball. Oh, never mind. He's safe. And he dropped it anyway. So that'll be 2-2 now with the runner at second. Nobody out. Good steal by Matt Vierling. Regardless, it seems like he would have been safe if they got him or not. The ball fell out of the glove. Following contact with Matt, so... Ball 3 up high. Count's now full. Get a payoff pitch coming up. Base hit could wind up scoring the speedy Vierling from second. Kevin's like, damn it, I spelled the wrong steal. Isn't it like always embarrassing when you spell the word right, but just the wrong word? It's like, damn it. Everyone's going to think I'm stupid now. And Torkelson fouls it away. It's 3-2 yet again. It's confusing if you had to use the words night and night in the same sentence. That's where stuff will get confusing. Anyway, it's a full count. Runner at second. Nobody out. At least get the runner over to third. That'd be nice. Ah, Torque flies out. Really skied out in foul territory to the first baseman. 1 away. Runner has to, of course, hold at second, obviously. Not really sure why they did the... See, if I'm Vierling, the second that guy would have threw that ball, I'm taking the fuck off towards third. Why did he throw that baseball? Is this why the A's lose a lot of games? Because, like, if I'm the Tigers, I'm watching for something like that again in this game. Like, that's That's how you get to third on a play like that. Literally, you just go. As soon as that ball lobs out of his hand towards third base, you only need like 3.5 seconds to get there. That ball's going to take 2 to get to the fielder. You got that shit beat. Strike 1. Can't be doing that. He's probably I think that's why they went back to him on the camera, because it's like, ooh, you got away with that. Don't know why Veerling's not on third. Here's Ibanez with 2 away, or with 1 away, sorry. Runner at second. This is what I meant to say. And a second straight pop out. Oh, that sucks. Happy 4th of July, Harley. How you doing? Well, here comes Baez. Hopefully he's got something in him. Hit a grand slam in the last game. Of course, I missed it. There was a funny moment with the Rockies broadcasting where they're like, oh, at least with the bases loaded, you got Javier Baez up. He hasn't been having a... Oh, well, shoot. What's up, Daniel? It might be one of the funniest things ever. Like, the Rockies broadcast was like, at least Baez is coming up with the bases loaded. You don't really get much... Oh, darn. Literally, like, mid-sentence, he got cut off by the Baez grand slam. It was a pretty great moment. So, just a fun thing a funny thing about that home run. Happy 4th, Daniel. Everybody got big firework plans, or just kind of shooting them off in the backyard? And what's he pitching? There it is. Strike 1 to Baez. Runner at second, 2 away. Looks like they might pitch out of a mini jam here. Oh, someone's leaving fake likes. Maybe not. Probably, though. 0-2. Not looking good. How do I know it's fake? The rate at which the likes are being left. Anyway, that'll be called strike 3. Baez kind of helps the pitcher out there. Jesus Christ. I guess he was in home run mode. We'll head to the top of the second. 0-0 score. Tigers threaten but do nothing with it. That'll see Diaz. They have 2 guys named Diaz on their team. Langeliers? I don't know how to say that name. And Noda. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Some of these names, I don't know. Baseball names, like, what is this? Langeliers? Is it Langeliers? It looks like Langeliers. Yeah, I mean, Baez does that though. I don't know. There's the duality of Javi Baez, and we got the poo-poo side of Baez. You should be good, hopefully, man. That'd be nice. Yeah, Kevin's second team is the Marlins. But thank you, by the way. We're at 20 likes. I appreciate that. Very, very kind. I appreciate it. We'll see Diaz, Langeliers. That's got to be it, right? Langeliers. Anyway, Skubal will go back to work here in the second. He's probably on a pretty limited pitch count, but we'll see what he can get to. Hopefully it's not too limited. Would be nice. I do know that I believe Reese Olson's expected to piggyback off his start today. Game should be back on in a second. Skubal struck a guy out and then got a bunch of like contact outs. Marlins know you inside and out. Yeah, that's a big advantage. It's part of the reason why the Tigers seem to do so well against the Astros. All right, here's Diaz. Ground ball hit. Oh, what a play by Short at second. There we go. Robbed of a base hit. Now up is Langeliers. I honestly don't know about this name, guys. Anyway, here's the pitch to the catcher. Yeah, but the Tigers have been able to beat him over the last couple of years. It's one of the only good teams we can contend against. 1-1. Skip to become the manager for the Cardinals before Ali. Are you talking about the Marlins' current bench coach? Or the Cardinals coach? What's up, Crom? Happy 4th, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Enjoying the day. 1-2 now on Langeliers. I'm just going to call him Langeliers. No one's corrected me. I think I nailed this one. You know you're allowed to, right? If I'm getting a name wrong, you guys could be like, hey, English guy. Guy who can't read English somehow. Noda's up next. I'm probably getting that one wrong too. Foul ball. We'll see another 1-2 offering. 1 away here in the top of the second. No score. Really no offense in the game minus a base hit by Veerling. It's a cool name. I just don't know how to say it. I like unique names. Baseball has a ton of them, but I can't ever say them. The 1-2, he fouled another one away. I believe he's a very highly touted rookie, though, Langeliers. That'll be a strikeout there. Good job by Skubal. Picks up his second of the day. Now up to bat is Noda or Nada. What is he, Japanese? Asian? I have to actually see what ethnicity he is because that could make all the difference. Oh, fuck, he's white. Damn it, he could be mixed. He's kind of got a slight Asian look to him too. Anyway, the first baseman's up to hit. He's down 0-1 in the count. Yeah, I know, he looks ancient, but he's like fucking 15. It's probably all the sun exposure, to be honest. 0-2 now. I've noticed baseball players tend to age a lot quicker than most people because the sun exposure. The same reason why like Native Americans look really, really old sometimes when they're really young. I think it's the sun exposure, just being like directly in it. I think the only group of people that doesn't really affect is like people who got like really dark skin tones. Because I think even like lighter skinned dark skin will like suffer that effect of like super aging in the super sun. Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera. Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera due up here in the bottom of the second. I don't know. That's just my theory on it. That's why I'm always like, man, some people just like, because you always see people from like Scandinavia and their skin's always like crystalline smooth. And I'm like, that's got to be environmental. Because I always see people from like the Middle East and their skin looks dry and dead, and it's not like it's a problem. It's just part of like where they're from. Similar with like natives, and it's like that's interesting. At least to me it is anyway. I don't know. I do know the sun can weather you pretty quick, and that's why you're supposed to wear sunscreens. Or at least use, what's that, lotion? I'm probably going to start doing that now that I'm getting older. I don't want to start looking really wrinkly and old. That shit's going to suck. And I know if you use moisturizer, does anybody do that who's a guy? Or do you guys just kind of accept the fates of aging? Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera. I don't know, everyone's probably a little different. What do you do, Amir? You a moisturizer kind of guy? Like, make sure the skin feels good as you get older? Well, it's a long commercial break. Do 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 do. Hey, what's up, Dominic? How's it going? And Jake Rogers will be up. It's Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera. Maybe some runs. Have you guys been hearing about how statistically it's becoming relevant that Rogers is like the second or third best catcher in the American League, probably in all of baseball, behind Heim and Adley Rutschman? You know what's weird? I don't I look like I would sunburn, right? I've never actually sunburnt before. I just turned this weird red color, 1 and 1. And people come up to me and like smack my skin and go, "Does the sunburn hurt?" I'm like, why would you smack my skin, dude? No, that's just my skin color. It's like this dark, deep red that I turn. And it's literally just not sunburn. My dad turns that color. And I wonder if it has to do with my grandma being a full-blooded Native American lady and my dad being half, and then that makes me at least a quarter. I wonder if that has anything to do with why I just don't suffer sunburns. And I just get this weird skin pigment going on. And that'll be a base hit for Rogers. There we go. Good start to the inning. Consecutive base hits to start off for the Tigers at bats. Yeah, because the sun doesn't bother me. I really like it. It makes my, it feels good. Like, for example, like I know it doesn't look like it, but like, you see the significant skin color difference? No, all my grandparents who are related to me are dead. Do you see like the actual skin tone difference there? I know it's slight and kind of subtle, but like I go from one color to the other and it's like sunburn you can press away. My skin tone you can't press away. You see? I have to press extremely hard for it to get marks on it. But like sunburn, if you touch on it, it immediately goes back to white, right? That's just my skin color. That's a very odd thing, isn't that? That's a weird, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I don't tan because but I don't think I don't sunburn. I don't know what to consider it. 0-1 though on Schoop. But I do turn a significantly different color. Yeah, I played disc golf all afternoon. No, I don't know if I have any Irish. I know my mom has Welsh, but I don't think there's any Irish in my family. My dad's half Dutch and half Indian, and then my mom is, or was, I'm pretty sure my mom's Eastern European and Welsh. Disc golf, I don't golf. I think Riley Green's off tonight and is playing tomorrow, Harley. But yeah, you're right. He is doing rehabs with the Mud Hens. That'll be an out. Jonathan Schoop flies out. At least he didn't hit into a double play, so there's that. Here's Miguel Cabrera now with 1 on and 1 out. Here we go. Home run time. Oh, -4. I'm really good at disc golf. Yeah, I'm very good at it. Plus, the course isn't very big, so I'm quick. Hey, Miguel Cabrera lines one into left field. Immediate base hit. That'll put 2 on with 1 away here in the second. Tigers are starting to heat up a little bit. Here comes Eric Haas with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the second. Yeah, it's Cabrera's last year. He's retiring. Yeah, disc golf's fun. I usually can shoot around par or just a little over on bigger courses. I'm pretty solid at the game. They call me Second Shot Rob. Because I'm very deadly. Like my second shot I usually plant right underneath the hole, or the basket rather. It's nearly like I can usually just like toss my putter in like this. And it just floats in there. Or I can just reach out and touch the basket and drop it in. That's how good of a second. I'm very good at second shotting. Driving's whatever, but second shots, oh, I'm deadly. I don't golf. Golfing's for losers. I disc golf. It's a real sport. 0-2. I don't like things that aren't throwing related, so I don't do golf. I think that's a dumb sport, and I'd be too good at it, and it's very boring. Disc golf's cool because you can do whatever you want on the disc golf course. Yeah, he golfs. It's for nerds. And that'll be the second out of the inning, but he's a loser for cheating on his wife. When they have a whole ass family together. and breaking apart and kind of fucking his kids' lives up for a few years. You know what I mean? That's not a winner move. If you didn't want to be with the lady, just break up with her. Anyway, here's Zach Short. Ball one up high. Doing good, Kenny. Yeah, I mean, I've never gone golfing, so that could be a reason why. But it seems so lame and so boring. No offense to anyone who golfs. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you guys think throwing a frisbee into a basket sounds retarded. So. No, I don't drink. 1-1 here on Short. Yeah, you can have all the money in the world. So tell me something. If he killed a guy, would that make him a loser, even though he's incredibly wealthy? Sometimes your actions, independent of your wealth, can make you quite the fucking loser. He also, I believe, beat his wife too. Is that the actions of somebody you'd call a winner? No, money doesn't make you a good person nor make you a winner. It just means you're good at making money. He literally beat his wife and cheated on her. The next step is killing her. Do you not get how A to B to C, like, fine, okay, what if he beat his wife? Which I'm pretty sure he did that. Ah, damn it. 3-1 count. I'm pretty sure that's like a thing. Short popped out, and that'll be the third out of the inning. That's not what's alleged. You're the only person that will defend Tiger Woods' actions with that woman. He was doing some fuck shit with that lady. Dude, he cheated on her with like 200 people. That's not what winners do. He's like a bad person. Like, he's good at golf and he's good at making money. And I'm sure he's a fine guy to be friends with. But man, that's not... Cheating on your wife isn't what a winner does. Again, you can make all the money in the world. You could be as successful as you'd like to in your personal life. But like, that doesn't really equate who you are as a person. Just means you made a lot of money. You could be a terrible person and make billions. Like, what? Only good people can make money? Then why do... If only... Okay, so if great people with good... Like, if only good, honest people make money, why do so many good, honest people just die kind of broke with nothing to leave their descendants? Yeah, but he doesn't cheat on his wife. Actually, you know how I know he wouldn't cheat? He literally left his pregnant girlfriend to go start dating somebody new. Yeah, because you don't cheat on people. You break up with them. Thank you. Yeah, you don't want to make that game. I have evidence of what Tom would do. He dumped that woman and went to a different one. And then was with Giselle for the last decade or so. Try again. Yeah, besides you don't do that. Anyway, it'll be... What's this guy's name? Pina? Pine? How do you say Pina's last name with the umlaut over the N? Pina, Allen, and Kemp do appear in the inning. Top three, no score. Yeah, literally Tom dumped a pregnant woman because he wasn't gonna commit. It is what it is. 0-1. No, they're calling strike two on a batter violation, so that'll be strike two given to Pina. Hey, Lindsay. Yeah, like Tiger Woods is a great golfer, one of the greatest of all times. I'm glad he's made a bunch of money. Good for him. That's literally as bad as cheating. How is it? Anyway, that'll be the first out. How do you know that? Jordan, do you know that they mutually broke up and did you know that Tom and Bridget are actually like this as friends and parents? If you were to ask Jack about how his parents' relationships are, he'd say it's better than most married couples. You don't know the story. Don't start putting your 2 cents into something you don't know nothing about. 0-1. Yes, I do. Why are they best friends still? Do you think she'd have sour grapes about the way he left if there wasn't a mutually like agreed upon leaving when she's 8 months pregnant? Do you think she'd still like refer to him as one of the best men she knows?
There's that really good slider there that you'll see Skubal throw consistently down and into the right hand.
You got to remember, dude, like Tom Brady's been my hero slash like male role model since I was like, I don't know, 9. You know how many book reports and like stuff I've researched on this guy when I was up to like 14 and 15? Think about this. I've been doing book reports, life reports, all kinds of stuffs on Tom Brady since I was like 8 or 9, dude. Yeah. What do you call what are your heroes? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have any? That's why you're a fucking loser. Maybe that's why I've achieved things in my life and you kind of haven't. You don't look up to anybody successful. You just kind of go, I'm going to be my own person. It's like, all right, whatever that means, loser. That'll be a foul ball. Yeah, exactly. I'm a leader. See, he said exactly what I said he would say. Appreciate you watching, Lawn Chair. Good looking out, man. Yeah, Sinclair. Hey, that'll be called strike 3. 2 down in the inning. Good job by Skubal so far tonight. Pretty sure I'm the one streaming a game and you're the one watching, so you might want to rethink that dynamic. Who's the one streaming? Who's the one watching the stream? Mr. Leader? What are you leading right now? And what am I following right now? Ball 1. Yeah, you got no response to that one, do you, stupid? You kind of... Here's Tony Kemp now with 2 away in the top of the 3rd. He's got a 1-0 count. Yeah, that's how a lot of people's heroes are. Some people's hero is Batman, and they'll never meet Batman. So yeah, that's what a role model is. Somebody you just kind of look up to. It doesn't. Them existing is irrelevant to what a hero is, or so them knowing you exist, or anything like that. Why would that be relevant? Anyway, 1-2. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. My dad wasn't winning Super Bowls. I'm sorry. He doesn't compare to Tom. My dad's a cool guy, and I get along great with my dad. But, you know, Tom was winning hella Super Bowls and shit, and that's just what ballers do. My dad would understand that statement. It's like, listen, Dad, if you could throw the ball 60 yards and win 7 Super Bowls, play in 21% of the available Super Bowls and win 12% of them, then you can be my hero. But until then, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, it'll be Vierling, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Yeah, and I hope the Patriots cheat again this year just so people have something to mauled about so my team can lift another Like, you don't understand. I don't care. Like, so? Ooh, he cheated. Ooh. So is every team right now in the NFL. The only ones who aren't suck. All the teams with the most cheating scandals also relevantly have all the most Super Bowls. Isn't that weird? See, if my dad was like a war guy, then maybe it'd be a little different, Sinclair. You know what I mean? It'd be a little different. Like, for my dad, his dad's probably his hero because of the fact that, like, he was a war veteran and, like, all those cool things. Anyway, bottom of the third, we still don't have a score. Tigers have 3 hits. They've gotten a guy to second in both innings, but they've kind of failed to score him. So we'll see what Vierling, Torkelson, and Ibanez is basically the top. Well, it is at the top of the lineup. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we can start getting to Sears here. We kind of cracked him a few times already, but they've failed to get any consistently thing. Whatever. I lost it. No, mainly the reason I'm a big, I really like Tom in the story and why it's inspirational for me is because against all odds, this guy seemed to succeed in a sport where he shouldn't have, despite every single thing working against him. And he still, like, again, his odds of success in the NFL were like 1%, and he still found a way to become the greatest. And, you know, that's a great story. And in my own similar life, most of the things I've accomplished have been against great statistical anomalies for people in my certain background in life to have accomplished. So, yeah, it's just a good way to kind of like live your life, despite the odds being super stacked against you. You know, just kind of keep trying, keep going, keep going. And I think that's a really good way to structure and kind of find a meaning to a life that needs maybe a little extra figuring out because the hand dealt wasn't the greatest. It's going good. It's going good. No, I don't think I relate to Tom. It's just a way that I can find a source of inspiration in my own life. And again, what have you accomplished in your life? Not having any heroes or people to look up to. What have you done in your life? I'm a pretty good YouTube troll. No, you're not. Extra, we know it's you, by the way. I've known it's you since the first words you typed in here. Again, you're not even a good YouTube troll, dude. 2-2 count for Vierling. Yeah, most people can take athlete stories and apply the vague concept of it to their own life, and that's why a lot of people wind up rooting for athletes. This guy's just retarded. You make 8 figures at a gutter company. You know, you probably shouldn't lie to me. Because I have 2 brothers that work in the siding and gutter industry. And I know that those companies don't make that much money. Again, try again. It's too saturated of a market. You're not making 8 figures a year. Try again. What do you really do? Both of my brothers work in like a gutter industry. I know what kind of money's being made. Yeah, I know what their bosses and what kind of. I know their bosses. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know someone who. Yeah, I know. I know what money's being made. You're not making 8 figures. Try again. Unless you're like the biggest one in your state, and you're not. You wouldn't have the time to be on YouTube trolling as often as you are. You would be far too busy if you're running an 8-figure business to be on YouTube every single day for the past 4 to 5 years, trolling my account with multiple YouTube accounts. You'd have gave up. No, you don't. You're a liar. 1 away as Vierling grounds out. Good play by the A's there. Good stretch by at first base. Here's Torkelson now. 1 away, bottom 3, 0-0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls the first pitch off. Yeah, no, you don't. My brother would beat you up. Is Mayton? No, yeah, Mayton's working on fielding and hitting a little bit in the minors. Oh, I know lawn chair. A lawn chair. I know exactly what kind of money they make. Literally, both of my brothers are in this industry, and they're very good friends with the owners of the companies. I know what they make. Like, this is something you shouldn't lie to me about. Like, it's like, dude, you could have said any other business. And it's like, nope. I know, unless you're literally unless you're like the gutter company. There's like 800 gutter companies in just one city alone in the United States. Ain't no fucking way you're making that kind of bank. Every dude who worked in gutters starts their own gutter company at some point. My brothers almost started a gutter company for themselves. They make good, it's not bad money, but it's nowhere near what the fuck he just said. If you would have said you made low 7 digits, I would have been like, I could see you making $1 million at a gutter company. You know, it'd be hard work. And it might be like 1 million, literally like $1 million a year. But still, I could maybe see it if you live in a very, oh, damn it. Why didn't he swing at that? Torkelson strikes out. Here's Ibanez. Yeah, Mayton's in Toledo. Yeah, I got you. The most successful Mickey D's. Whatever, extra. If you're a mod and you want to ban this person, have fun. I don't know if anybody... damn. It looks like... oh, here we go. Skipped for a second. I had to refresh it, but it's caught back up. Here's the 0-1 to Ibanez. And that's a fly out. See what I mean by, like, we're going to probably make this mid-tier pitcher look like a... I've been saying this all day. There's a very good shot that we were going to not do well against Spears. When I seen he was a lefty with bad numbers, I went, son of a bitch, we ain't hitting this guy. At least not for the first few innings anyway. Maybe we'll get him in the next couple innings, but this is a pretty typical situation right now. Anyway, top of the 4th for the Tigers coming up. It'll be Ruiz, Diaz, and Rooker. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, good luck to the A's, Tyler. Yeah, they don't really start scoring until the middle of the game. Their offense is usually anemic through 3 or 4. So, yeah, this isn't too big of a surprise. It just would have been nice if they did something. But I will say, usually if they score later in games, they tend to win those games, so... Because as soon as they can, like, put in their bullpen, it gets pretty tough on people. Though, sadly, Tyler Alexander's probably done for the year. Apparently, he has, like, a shoulder injury, and he got shut down. They're assuming the rest of the season. Which, it's just like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Why not? Throw another one on the injury pile. Thanks for all the likes, by the way, if they're legitimate. I appreciate y'all. Good looking out. Very kind. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. Helps the stream out. When's the pitching going to come? How's Skubal's pitch count? Got to be in pretty good shape through 3. 37. That's really good. Let's hope for another super quick inning here. Game should be back on in a nanosecond. Can the Tigers win? Who knows? They struggle with bad left-handed pitching, so... Some money, not a ton. Sometimes like $100 a month. During the NFL season, I'll make like maybe $200 or $300 a month at times. But other than that, not really. It's more of a hobby. No, I like the Tigers. Hey, it could really help, especially since we're in like a weird playoff race, Sinclair. Hopefully though, John. Hopefully. We do weirdly bad against these situations. 1-1 here on the hitter. Ruiz. Do I have it monetized? Yeah, I have ads that play. 1 and 2. Again, it's not really like a major income source. 2 and 2. or really depended on. When I get the money, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'll do something fun for my channel now. Yeah, they do, Tyler. Weirdly enough. 3-2 now. Oh, fuck. First bit of trouble we've seen Skubal get into. You have under 8 runs. Probably a safe bet with the Tigers up against the lefty who can't pitch against anybody else. As soon as I seen that, I went, oh, we have a good chance at winning. Then I seen who was pitching for the A's, and I went, son of a bitch, I don't know who this is. His ERA is rather high, and he's a lefty. We don't stand a chance. Felt bad. Foul ball on a full count, so we'll see another payoff pitch coming up. It's the leadoff hitter Ruiz, then Diaz and Rooker. So 1, 2, and 3 for the A's. We're in the top of the 4th. No score yet. Tie game, 0-0. Hey, there we go. That's Skubal's 6th strikeout of the afternoon already through 3 1/3. Nice to see you back, Mr. Tarik. Mincemeat of these hitters so far. Sheesh. Good God. Did you guys see that curveball, man? That was nasty. Thanks, Tyler. It's not really a buzz cut, more of a fade. Oh, no. Is he hurt? Oh, that was too juicy. Damn, that pitch hurt his arm. He has to go down now. I think he hurt himself. Damn it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Our 2 most consistent hitters anyway. Looks like his leg's bothering him. Oh, dude, at least it's his leg. It's not his arm. Whew. I genuinely thought his arm was bothering him, but he's shaking his leg when they're going over the replay of that. I think his leg's bothering him. It's probably, dude, it's probably a heat cramp. Honestly, he's probably just got a cramp. Like a Charlie horse, and like you ever like flex your calf up weird, and sometimes you get just like a weird fucking pain through it. I'm guessing he gave himself a Charlie horse. And it's because again, it's very hot, and it's his first, ball 1. It's his first time pitching in a minute, so no, he's dead. Tyler. Strike 1, 1-1. He probably doesn't have much left in the game anyway. He's getting up there in pitches. He's probably only throwing like 50, 60 pitches tonight. So they'll probably, if he can finish the 4th, that'd be ideal, because then you can just have Reese finish the game for the most part. I believe that is what's planned. 2-1 is have Tarik go 4 or 5, and if his leg's bothering him, take him out after 4, and then have Reese pitch the 5th on. Very skinny. I'm 6'5" and 300 pounds, dude. You don't wanna mess with me. Foul ball. That'll be a 2-2 count. I'm actually sitting on the floor right now. You just don't realize that. Forced perspective is weird. That'll be another foul ball. The chair is behind me. I don't actually sit on a chair. I'm just sitting on the floor. Extra, we knew it was you. You're not really good at this. Anyway, it's a 2-2 count. That'll be a ground ball hit over to the 3rd baseman. Oh no, Schoop. Hey, nice play by Schoop. See you later, buddy. Anyway, here comes Rooker with 2 away in the top of the 4th. 0-0 game. Pretty good pitchers duel, though, between Sears and Skubal, for all it's worth. I like good pitching, so it's fun to watch. But I don't know if this is good pitching or just 2 very bad offenses trying to hit the baseball. Strike 1. I don't know what the actual... Holy shit, it's him. Motor City Dan. No, Skubal's fine. I think he just had a cramp in his leg. Holy shit, it's him. He looks hilarious. He's just sitting out there like in the crowd. Dude, it feels like nobody even knows that's Dan Campbell. That's like the funniest picture I think of it. Because like, I feel like nobody, again, knows that that's him right there. He's sitting very casually. Anyway, here's the 1-2. Ah, he fucking hit a guy. And that'll put Rooker on now. Rooker goes to first. Ball got away from Skubal and hit him in the foot. God damn it. A little too much break on that one. His breaking ball had a little too much break on it. Hit him in the foot. That's why you can't really throw them bad boys to righties sometimes when you're a lefty. Or vice versa. If you got that working, you can't really throw that to a lefty. You're hitting him in the foot every time. And if you're a hitter, literally just stand there and wait for that breaking ball to come whack you. It won't hurt very much because it's probably going to nip the ground too, so it'll take some of the heat. And yeah, it's fine. It's a curveball anyway. It's like 84. It doesn't hurt, especially if you got a padding in your shoe like you should. Ground ball to shortstop. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Baez, Rogers, and Schoop. One home run is due in this inning. It'll probably be Jonathan Schoop. We're pro Schoop now. We're done with the Schoop slander. You guys aren't ready for what's about to happen this inning with Schoop. He's hitting it out. Man, my nose is itchy. Sorry. I've called the authorities. They're putting in the home run. I think Reese Olson's scheduled to piggyback the start. So, with the leg injury kind of firing up out of nowhere, I would imagine, or like the leg cramp, I'm guessing, they're probably going to consider pulling him at this point. Baez? It'd be nice to see Javi hit a few more home runs. Sheesh. He's literally overdue to hit like 10 home runs. So like he could just start homering for a few at bats here and he'd still be behind his career rate. So yeah, I think Olson does too. He's a very he has very good like what's the word? Intangibles for a pitcher, right? He doesn't really get rattled when he makes a mistake. He doesn't like over pitch around mistakes. He stays to his like what he's good at. I don't know. He doesn't shy away from contact, and he's a contact pitcher. If he gives up a home run, I've noticed he just kind of, oh well. Very good mentality to have. Unlike Boyd, who gets fucking fired up when he gives up a home run. God, I hate that. It's like, dude, Boyd, you're a contact pitcher. You're gonna give up home runs. Like, don't care if you give up a solo homer and you're a contact pitcher. It's literally like, oh well, cost of doing business. Do you think Greg Maddux ever gave a shit when he gave up a solo homer? No. He's like, oh, you know what? Sometimes they get you when you pitch 85 miles an hour. Yeah, you can't really get mad if 92 gets blasted 450 feet on you. It's like, yeah, dude, that's BP speed, man. Like, oh well. And I like that mentality some pitchers have. You literally can't care. I gave up 2 grannies in 1 inning before to the same guy. It was one of the craziest things. I went out the next game and pitched I had 3 innings of work and I got like 6 strikeouts in that affair. Do you think do you think I even thought about them home runs when I was on that mound? Didn't even care. I was like, all right, new team. This team's got like 3 wins this year. I'm going out there. I give up no hits too. It was relief work. I fucking pumped my fist after every 3rd out too. I was like, I'm fucking these guys up. I'm back, baby. 1-1. Gotta have that bulldog mentality if you want to pitch. You can't get rattled from a bad outing. Which is why I like Lang a lot too. A lot of pitchers would fold with what Lang went through in the middle of the year here. 1 and 2, where he lost his ability to he lost his mechanics. I don't know what happened. And then he got him back and he seems to be good now. Fido will be in the bigs if he has to pitch out of the bullpen, I'm guessing. I don't remember when Baez did that with the Cubs. Baez just flew out, though. Unless he drops it. Nope. 1 away here in the inning. Now up to bat is big Jake Rogers. Yeah, I was a pitcher when I was growing up. Yep, that was my favorite position. Specifically, I was a reliever. I didn't like starting. I didn't I was a I needed to follow somebody pitching because I could do the opposite of what they did. Specifically, I usually followed really fast pitchers because I didn't throw that hard. I was a location specialist, and that was how I pitched. And I dominated when I did that. When my location was on, I'd fuck people up because they just couldn't hit it. I'd watch all their weak spots as like a hitter because that's why I followed people. So like in my head, I'm just like, all right, that guy can't hit that pitch and he can't swing that location. And then so I just like keep this all in my head. Then I'd go up there and I'd just attack. All time, Greg Maddux, and then Trevor Hoffman, and then Rivera, then Verlander. Cubs were winning 10-0. Sheesh. You took a line into the head. Yeah, that shit hurts. I've been hit by plenty of baseballs on line backs. That shit sucks. It hurts for a while. 1 and 2. I always just guarded my face like this. I wasn't about to get a direct shot. That's a deep fly out by Rogers, and here comes Jonathan Schoop. Rogers hit it to the warning track, almost. Favorite? Oh, I already answered that, yeah. Like, active pitcher right now? Probably Verlander. I think that's a safe thing to say till he retires. Dun 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 no 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 no. Schoop misses one too. He hit a decent fly ball, but it's not deep enough, and that'll be the third out of the inning. Tigers go quickly and quietly in the fourth. We got ourselves a little pitcher's duel going on here into the top of the fifth, the 0-0 game. Langeliers, Noda, and Pino. The reason I'm not a big fan of Reese Olson's coming in. That's kind of what I figured would happen. I kind of called that they'd probably pull Tarik and put Reese in for this game. Yo, look at me, big brain IQ, 1,000 fucking no Rob Stradamus. Or did I read the game plan? I don't know. No, I just read that Reese was warming up with Skubal today. Like they were like stretching and talking and shit before the game. So I was like, oh, okay, that means more than likely that means Reese is piggybacking the start. Damn, that sucks, Dominic. But again, the reason I'm not the biggest Nolan Ryan guy, I can't throw like that. I like Verlander just because, like, you know, he played for the Tigers and he's one of the greatest of all time. And I like Nolan Ryan, but it's not a guy that's easy for me to like look at him and be like, oh, I can do that. Like I literally could pitch like Maddux. I'm like, I can control the baseball just like he can. He doesn't even throw that hard, and he's like really good. So to me, it was like there's my proof I can do this. If I can get up to like the mid 80s, I'm gonna keep going. Hurt my back, and then I could never throw above like 70. No, he hit a batter. Yeah, I like the theory of pitching a lot. Like Maddux, Hoffman, Rivera. But Skubal's out of the game right now, dog pound. Unfortunately, they pulled him. He had a leg injury that flared up. I'm guessing it was a leg cramp, so I think they're not taking any chances with him, and they pulled him out. Plus, I think he hit the 50 pitch count limit. You got to remember, he's coming off an arm injury, so... Yeah, and he knew how to locate it. You got hit 7 times in baseball? Yeah, I got hit all the time, too. But I crowded the plate. And I talked a lot of shit to people, so I got hit a lot. Plus, I was a very scary home run threat, so I got hit a lot. No, he's not hurt. His leg was just bothering him a little bit. I think he got a leg cramp because he finished the outing. So he went 4 innings and got 6 strikeouts, gave up no hits, no walks, hit a guy, and was generally really, really good. That breaking ball was fucking filthy this afternoon. I don't show bad attitude. I just talk a lot of trash when I'm playing. Competitive trash talk. 0-2. But I'll also, I also like high five guys and shit. And like after the game, I'll talk to them about all the good shit they did. I'm a very good sport after the game. Not during. I'm a very aggressive competitor. But afterward, I'm a very friendly guy. Yeah, Reese has some nasty stuff too. 1-2 here for against Langeliers. Nah, Tarik looked really nice. Hopefully his leg injury wasn't anything. And they're going to punch out the catcher, Langeliers. He's down now with 108. Nice job by Olsen. Yeah, I know dog pound, but you know. Like old timers, like in baseball. Yeah, I like Barry Bonds. Hank Aaron's one of my favorites. I don't really know how old though. Kind of like I don't know, man. Baseball's weird. It's kind of hard to rate their game because I really like modern pitching, and it's like there's a point where modern hitting starts and modern pitching starts, and I'm like, I don't know how much I can like players before the modern pitching and hitting. There's like this weird part of my brain where it's like, yeah, Babe Ruth was a great hitter. Fucking, did he ever once face a 90-mile-an-hour slider in his entire career? Did they even have a slider pitch in the North Americas in the early 1900s? I don't know that question. Like, I don't know how to properly like know if they like he did well on that or not. 3-1 now. Yeah, Erod starts tomorrow. That'll be sweet. Like, again, I'm sure he did pace good pitches, like spitballs and ephuses and shit like that, but it's like, I don't know. They'll call that ball 4. All right, hey, let's try and get a double play here with the DH up. Maybe he's got a ball to hit on the ground. All right, Olsen, don't lose it now. 0-0 game with the runner at first, top of the 5th, 1 out with the DH Pina up. Yeah, happy 4th, Dog Pound. You know, I was going to give you an abbreviated name like DP, but then I was like, never mind. Ball 1 to the hitter a bit outside. Probably. Yeah, but they also didn't have to face like 95-mile-an-hour sliders, curveball sinkers. Like none of that shit like existed at the rate that they do today. You know? No Madden tonight. I'm just doing the baseball tonight. Oh, that's interesting. What happened to Mickey Cochran? Looks like it froze and the batter got out. So there's 2 away in the inning. Runner at first, and now up is Allen. End his career, yeah. Oh, I know it was a little bit more dangerous. I'm not trying to say it wasn't. Strike 1, by the way. They had a lot to deal with, but I think it was just harder to hit now. Yeah, Skubal should be fine. Again, I think it was a cramp in his leg. I don't think it was anything more than a cramp. Again, you got to remember, it's fucking hot as shit outside, and this guy hasn't pitched or done anything physically exerting like pitching a baseball game in what? Almost a year now? His leg is probably and it was his plant leg too. It's his left leg, and it's his back leg, and you know, literally, he probably just flexed on his leg funny. Have you ever flexed your leg funny when it's really hot, like the back of your calf, and it just fucking grabbed it like this? 1-2 count now. By the way, my stream just stopped playing for some reason. Not really sure why it did that. One of like 2 games actually on right now. I don't know how it's having trouble feeding it through. 1-2 count though. Good thing we don't need it. What's the pitch going to be to Allen? Olsen trying to get through. There's a runner at first with 2 outs in the 5th. In play, outs. There we go. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning as long as something doesn't get fucked up. Usually, though, it'll say no outs if there's an error. So that should be the 3rd out of the inning, and we should be on our way to the bottom of the 5th. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, force out. There we go. Yeah, baseball history is awesome. It's way cooler than football history. I don't actually care about the NFL's history because it literally sucks. Cabrera, Haas, and Short do up. Cabrera, Haas, and Short. All the old games would be dominated by like 3 guys in today's era. I'm not even trying to be mean or shitty, but like if you put Derrick Henry back in the 1950s, like it's literally like Jim Brown. That's why Jim Brown was so goddamn good, I think. Like if you put him in a modern day, he'd just be kind of like Derrick Henry, which is really great, like a great player. But like he wouldn't be like considered by so many as like the greatest running back of ever. No one was ever better than Jim Brown, who probably would have been like Derrick Henry or like Adrian Peterson today, which is still really good. Don't get me wrong. But again, it's so hard with football specifically to know, like, I don't know, some of them guys didn't, I don't know, a lot of those guys kind of were built like Big Ben at receiver. So I don't know. But baseball history has a very interesting, fun history to it, especially like as soon as they brought in the Latin America, because I think the Latin players brought in pitching. I'm pretty sure you could trace the evolution and rise of like really good pitching to the influx of I would say black players too, black and Latin players, just because it literally like it seems like pitching just became more of an art and more of you know. Because again, if I'm right about this, Sinclair, it was the Latinos who started throwing like sliders at like fucking 90 miles an hour right away. I think those were the guys who like really innovated that pitch. You can correct me if I'm wrong about that. Again, I don't know if they created it, but it's like one of the things that like I'm fairly certain that they revolutionized in the major leagues. That'll be called strike 1 to Cabrera. It's Cabrera, Haas, and Short. Again, pitching was always going to eventually evolve there, but I think bringing in the when baseball decided to integrate finally, they things got a lot better for the pitching side. All right, Miggy, let's see what we can do. We're 2 behind. This got some weird lag to it. So we're just gonna call it using the screen there. But it's not too far behind on the actual thing. 1 and 2 now on Miggy. Yeah, but yeah, back in the day, yeah, there was more guys throwing sidearm, knuckleball, submariners. And that was to create more of the sliding and curving effect. Part of the reason a lot of those pitching styles went away is because they figured out from the influx of like non-white players that you could grip and manipulate your arm angle and the way you slotted the baseball, the way your arm moved to create similar effects of like the submarine, the sidearm. That's why those pitching styles died, by the way. 100% is the effects that this pitching like that created started coming from the different grips that they were learning about. Yeah, you're supposed to pitch 9+ innings to start. Yeah, that was crazy. Cabrera. Hey, another hit for Miggy. That'll be up the middle and throw. I missed it. But hey, I got to see the hit actually. So 1 on, nobody out here for Erica. You know what, though? I think Eric Haas usually goes off on America days. Like, didn't he hit a home run on Memorial Day and have like a 3-hit game? Maybe he's about to homer here. I believe in the Haas homer. Do it for America, Haas. If you don't, you hate this country. Damn, he got out immediately. I don't even know what happened. He's just out. What happened? How did he get out so quick? What did he just go? I'm out. Oh, it was a ground ball. Haas beat it out. Cabrera got thrown out at first or at second, but they weren't able to get Haas at all. So Haas is safe at first. Miggy. So it's kind of like he's a fielder's choice. So Haas is on now and Short's up with a runner at first. And Short immediately gets out too. So 2 away now with the runner at first, and now up is the top of the lineup, Vierling. Good God. Really quick inning for Sears coming up, apparently. I hate left-handed pitching. We're so bad against it. Anyway, 2 down now in the inning. Veerling's up. Yeah, Miggy's average is that 250 almost? 26, 270? In play outs. Well, that's the inning's over. So I guess we're heading to the top of the 6th inning now. Veerling lines out to the center field or to the left fielder. Awesome. I want to see what Miggy's average was. Yeah, 248. That's getting up there. Kemp, Ruiz, and Diaz. Kemp, Ruiz, Diaz, 9-1-2. Reese Olson will come back to work here in the top of the 6th. We got ourselves a no-score game. But of course, the game I stream, the offense is dead. And the game I don't cover, the offense goes off for 14 runs. It's like, God damn it. I just want to watch a game like that. Like, give me one game where we hit 2 grand slams and fucking 5 home runs. Why do I gotta watch all the ones with nothing going on? Anyway, it's a commercial break now. Top of the 6th will be coming up. Like I said, it'll be Kemp, Ruiz, and Diaz. 9-1-2. Hopefully we can get them quickly and quietly here in the 6th and head to the bottom half. Maybe score a run or 2. Getting pretty late into the game. Time to put up or shut up. Yours was low. Mine was bad. I didn't hit well. I wasn't a good hitter. Probably like 200 for a career. But I probably have hit like probably 20 plus homers. I didn't really hit singles. All I did was homer and strike out. And I struck out a lot. I'd go on stretches where I'd strike out like 18 times in a row, then blast 4 home runs, and like, and then I just wouldn't hit for another month. It was pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the pitching. It's just it would be nice to see a little bit of offense. Anyway, Olsen digs in, ready to go in the top of the 6th. Once again against Kemp, Ruiz, and Diaz. 9-1-2. Can we keep it tied up at 0? Who wins the World Series? I'm thinking it's either the Braves or the Rays. At this point, it feels like it's going to be between them two, but I don't know about the Rays pitching staff, but I think they'll make the changes. Or make a few changes. We'll see. But the Braves feel like they can't be stopped at this point. They're like 30 games above 500. That's insanity. This early into the season and you're 30 over still? My God. 2-1 count now on Kemp. Seems crazy. Hope our pitching doesn't collapse now and we start giving up a ton of runs. That would be really sad. Hey, they got Kemp out. All right. 1 away now. Top of the order. I'm going to go grab a pop real quick. All right, 1-1 count. Ooh, but what about you, T? Who you got? Oh, my nose is itchy. In play outs. There we go. 2 outs in the inning. That's exactly what we like to see. We like to see that in play outs pop up. Braves. It just, I know it's a boring answer, but man, they're really good. They're really, really good. What's up, Christopher? How you been, man? Happy 4th. 2 down in the inning. Now up is Diaz. Can the Tigers get the 3rd out and go to the bottom of the 6th and try to get a fucking run? Good play by Schoop there. Here's the 2-hitter Diaz. 0-1 now. Yeah. Yeah. I wish. Strike 2 now on Diaz. Oh shit! Tomorrow's probable starter, Eduardo Rodriguez, and I gotta work. But I will be able to do the Thursday game, by the way. I have to work tomorrow, but I can do Thursday. So just so we're all aware, I'm missing one game of the series, and it's tomorrow. So, yeah, more than likely tomorrow we'll play Madden to make up for it. I'd say look out for the Rangers and the Orioles as long shots and the Diamondbacks. Those three teams are very intriguing to me as we get to the All-Star break. Those three teams, the Diamondbacks are very intriguing. So are the Rangers. If the Rangers get pitching, they won't be stopped. I think the Diamondbacks are a very well-coached team and could be very, very scary. Reds are a little too young, and I think the Orioles' problem is going to be age as well. Similar with the Diamondbacks. But I feel like the Diamondbacks have... What a play by the right fielder. Holy shit by Ibanez. Way to run that down into the corner. Get the third out of the inning. That's always fun to see. Yeah, that's why I like to keep the playback running even if I'm not using it anymore because I like to see the nice plays. Yeah, the Astros, maybe. If the Astros get hot. Second half of the season coming up next week is going to be big. By the way, do you guys want me to cover the All-Star Game festivities? Because I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday next week. I got like a really nice schedule. I'm not. I don't discuss what I do at work. So I have 3 days off next week. So I could cover. I'm gonna do Sunday's game. We could do the Home Run Derby Monday, and Tuesday we could cover the All-Star Game. Yeah, exactly, Christopher. I'm not really sure about the Astros right now, but they should be fine. And I don't know if the Rangers have the pitching. Yeah, we might cover the All-Star stuff. It should be fun. Torkelson, Ibanez, and Baez. 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. Coming on up. 0-0 score, bottom 6. This has been a weirdly quick game. It's been an hour and 17 minutes, and we're already into the 6th. Rays are slumping. Yeah, I would have to agree. But it's like, you know, it's the June swoon, as some call it. It's like June can be a weird month to struggle. Guys start getting like weird nagging injuries in June. It's like a weird month. Are they doing the commissioner thing this year again? I'm pretty sure if they are, Miggy's the one of the like if they want to, they could do Verlander and Miggy this year, but I don't think they are because I don't think the National League has like a player like Miggy right now. Contract wise, whatever he wants. I'm very curious. I have no idea how to predict baseball contracts. Torkelson gets out, one away. Man, we need something. We really can't hit bad left-handed pitching. It's crazy. If I was playing the Tigers and I wanted to get 3 wins, I'd just call up 3 rookie lefties from AAA and beat the fuck out of them. They'd be like, they can't hit them anyway. Here's Ibanez now with 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. I don't know what the hell happens. This team against mediocre lefty pitching is crazy to watch. 1-1 count now. Fouls the pitch away. What are the 2 records for the Rays and the Braves? I know the Braves are 30 above 500. If the Rays are as well, that's insane, dude. It'll be the Rays versus the Braves World Series then. If they're both 30 over, then yeah, that's you literally almost just lock that in. Unless something crazy happens. Yeah, and Riley Green hitting lefties is insane because he's literally a left-handed hitter. He's the one guy you give an excuse for not really being able to hit lefties. It's like everyone else, what are we doing here? And Ibanez gets out. That'll be the second out of the inning. It looks like Tigers are going 1-2-3 again. Here's Baez. You have to win on a walk-off and a fucking no-hitter. You know how embarrassing that's going to be? Watch this. You know how embarrassing, like imagine the hilarity of the Tigers throwing a no-hitter and then they win 1-0 on a walk-off in the 9th. I'd be like, dude, come on. Parker Meadows hit a solo home run to get the Mud Hens at 3. Hey, there we go. Yeah, J-Mick, this game is in bad shape. Neither team's hitting the ball today. Tigers against a mediocre left-handed pitcher. That was never going to be runs. They both have 57. Oh, Braves have a better record than at 50-27. The Rays upset. What happened in the Rays? They don't think Ray Parker or Justin Henry are quite ready to bring up. That'll be a foul ball by Javi, and it gets. Oh, okay. Thought somebody was going to catch it. Oh, in playouts. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers. Man, this lineup sucks when we can't use our good hitters because they're all lefties. Oh, man. This lineup sucks. We don't play our like 2 best hitters when there's a lefty on the mound and no one else hits. This is so retarded. Why not just try McKinstry and Carpenter against lefties? Maybe they'd hit them. They can't do literally any worse than anybody else in this lineup right now. Yeah, that's why gambling is it's always funny that everyone who thinks the games are rigged, it's just like it's gotta be rigged. It's like, nah. Just fucking sports are always been weird. But now you have money on it, so you're paying attention to it, you know? But I get what you mean though. There's a lot of people that think that way. Rooker, Diaz, and Langeliers. Rooker, Diaz, and the catcher do up here in the top of the 7th. 0-0 game. There's been no offense. Yeah, Miggy has half the game's hits. He's like, guys, it's a lefty on the mound. You should be crushing him. And everyone's like, Miggy, you don't know how hard it is as a righty to hit left-handed pitching. The angle's so awkward. Like, it's coming right into your wheelhouse, fucking idiot. But no, you put the Tigers up against an actual Cy Young candidate, we're running his ass out of the game by the second. Ask Spencer Strider what he thinks about the Tigers. We beat the shit out of that guy. What about that Gallon? I think we chased Gallon for 7 runs in 2 innings. Like, I think we hit Gallon so hard and so quickly, the Phillies just kind of didn't even pull him because they didn't know what was going on for a second. It would be pretty weird without Miggy, that's true. Olsen back to work against Rooker, Diaz, and Langeliers. That's ball 1. I wish for some, I don't know, bunting. I'm for it, but they'll never do it. Strike 1. Now 1-1 here in the top of the 7th. 0-0 score. 1-1 count for the hitter Rooker. He's 0 for 1 today. I think he got hit by the pitch in his last at bat. 1-2. Swing and strike. Pitch out of the zone. Chased it. If the Braves lose today, I will be shocked. That would be the Tampa, Arizona, and Braves. Damn, that would be quite a shocking. All the underdogs are winning on America Day. 2-2 count. Doesn't bode well for the Tigers. That's bad. Yeah. Oh. The sad part of baseball. Dominant. When Greg Maddux retired, I was like, damn, that's weird. Yeah, bunting is a cool thing, but it died because of the shift, and I'm wondering when it's going to come back. Now that the shift is gone, but for so many years it was dead. You know, seeing a lot more people bunt this year, I bet, compared to the last 6 years. God, I hated the shift. I'm so glad, dude. Baseball is so much better without the shift. Nobody can argue against me now on this. By the way, I'll take my victory on the shift conversation. I was right from the day I seen it. I knew they should have banned it. It's bad for baseball. How nice is it to watch singles up the middle again? Don't lie. Don't you lie to me right now. Would you rather see a perfectly fielded defense or your team getting singles up the middle again? Let me know. It's really nice to watch those singles go up the middle and a guy score from second. It's like, oh, that's baseball. And ever so often you get a motherfucker gunned down at the plate on those throws. It's like, oh, welcome back, baseball. Hey, that'll be a strikeout, 1 away. Here's Peters. Uh-oh. I think this guy's a good hitter. Jace Peterson's up to hit. 1-1 count. Is he related to somebody, Jace Peterson? Why do I think that? I know he's not related to Jacques Peterson or whatever the fuck the guy's name is. Or Jake Peterson or whatever that chubby white guy's name is. Oh, he could be, actually. Is he related to him? No, I think the other guy spells it with a D or something. But it's 1-1. Why do I feel like this guy's... I got it mixed up with someone, probably. Yeah, I don't think he's related to Jock. That'll be a flyout by Jace. Peterson spells it with a D in his name. And the A's just got their first hit. Looks like Langelier's picked up a single at least, maybe a double. It's not runs, but it's at least a single. The no outs. Damn, we gave up our first hit. No hitter's over. They do have positions. Now you can only have 2 guys on either side of second base, and they got to be in the grass, or they got to be in the dirt somewhat. Damn it. Ball had eyes, made its way through. Now up is Nada with a runner at first. 2 away. Call it strike 1. Well, that ends the no-hitter. Good job by the Tigers pitching staff, though. I mean, that was a pretty good run. They went 5 2/3 with it. Good job, boys. Good job. It's nice to see. But yeah, they basically have solved that shifting. Yeah, the ball just it had eyes. 1-1, ball misses low. Just didn't have the way to get it. The ball just kind of bloop, bloop, blooped its way on through. Said, excuse me, just trying to sneak on by you. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Oh. And I got by. All right, thank you. That'll be called strike 2. Hopefully we can get Noda here. Noda. Nodelio. 100% charge. I can unplug my phone. I don't like it sitting on the charger. Let's go. Oh, no. I don't like when it takes a long time to tell me what happened. That could be a home run just got hit or a big play happened, like a triple. Oh, no. It's ball 2. I'm sitting here, like, panicking, like, oh, no. What's with the delay? 2-2 count. Oh, the batter called for time. That's what happened. I missed the batter calls timeout. That'll give you anxiety. Come on, now get the 3rd out of the inning. Let's go. Uh-oh. Balls. Uh-oh. Tigers imploding here. We're about to lose to the A's. I can sense the despair. Everything is bad now. Need to get this 3rd out. Otherwise, the sky is officially falling. All right, they struck his ass out. There we go. We're winning this game. All the Tigers are all the way back. Here comes about 5 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera. We already know what's going to happen. The Schoop bomb is coming up. Not even playing. Yeah, I go through a wide range of emotions when I'm watching the Tigers. I go from, damn, season's over to winning the World Series in a matter of pitches. I almost feel kind of bad for the A's. I think our pitching is a little too, unless we fuck up, make some mistakes, and they belt one. I don't know if they're going to be able to score on us yet. I don't know, though. Yeah, 5 runs would be sweet. I literally can predict. I'm so good at predicting baseball stuff. But I literally can't get Schoop right. By now, I would have had the home run. Literally, I did it with Miggy. I've predicted... I gotta mute this because of fucking copyright. Bro, this game has been the most boring game at a game. And yeah, I mean, you guys have gotten nothing at this game. 5 hits, two of them from Miggy. 1 weak single by the A's. At least you guys were getting a no-hitter for a minute. Like, at least you're probably, for a second lawn chair, probably like, hey, you know what? We're getting a no-hitter. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool. If we get the no-hitter and we only win by 1, I can live with going to a no-hitter. And I'm sure that's what everybody at the ballpark was talking about. Like, dude, if we could just hold it through and keep it going, we went to the best game of the year, basically. But see, for me, I personally wouldn't mind this. I'd be really into this. You're playing against the A's on the show. I'm about to kill him. There you go. Really good defense, really good pitching. Yeah, I like pitching affairs. Pitches on the strike zone. Yeah, I mean, hey, everyone's pitching good. It's a good game. Really nice to see Olsen coming out here and pitch well and eat up innings as well. Like, hopefully, we can score some runs so Olsen can come out and pitch the 8th as well, so we don't have to use our bullpen much tonight. Damn, that's pretty cool, Lindsay. Did you see did the look bias? What bias? Look at the camera. Yeah, Skubal looked really good, by the way. If you'd like to know Skubal's numbers, he went 4 innings, gave up no hits, no earned runs, no runs, walked 1 guy. Well, he didn't walk somebody. He hit a batter, 6 strikeouts. And Olsen's come in and gone 3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. So the Tigers are pitching extremely well, especially Skubal, who came back and just fucking went beast mode. But he was on a pitch count. Plus, he had like a cramp in his leg, so I think they took him out. Just better safe than sorry with any possible situation. We got to see if Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera can get something going here against Sears, who's been rather dominant. He's only at 70 pitches through 6 innings. So this would be a nice inning to get to him. You were in Kalamazoo, so we love you. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, Jeter's like the guy out there in the zoo. We have Matt LaFleur, Packers head coach from Central Michigan, the Mount Pleasant area. Jealous? I wouldn't be. Anyway, strike 1. Yeah, Miggy almost has. If Miggy gets another hit, he literally does have almost all the game's hits. Anyway, it's 0-2 now on Rogers. Unfortunate. Hopefully he can get it going, and maybe that'll be ball 1 outside. Maybe somebody can. Maybe we need a hero, and his name is Schoop. I need a hero to save me. I don't know how that song goes. That was my best singing voice, by the way. What do you think? Should I try out for American Idols? Oh no, this guy's a 188 the 3rd time through the lineup. This is impossible. How are we going to hit this guy? We need to get his ass out of the game now. All right, start taking every pitch possible. It's 1-2 as he fouls to another pitcher, as he fouls it away. So we'll see another 1-2 coming up. Come on. What the fuck you swinging that out there for? He grounds out 1 away. Why did he even swing at that? That was even worse on the actual screen. It's like, oh, that was way outside. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He gets called strike 1. Bad call. But it is what it is. Being next to my computer makes it so much warmer in this house. Maybe we do. Schoop got out. So that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Now up is Cabrera. Maybe some fireworks in the bottom of the 9th. Then. Yeah, at this rate, it's starting to look like we have almost no choice but to walk it off. I mean, we're in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Man, we got robbed of a hit. Schoop actually didn't make a bad hit there. It just got fielded up quick. 2 down now for Miguel Cabrera. Maybe he can muscle up and hit one out. Summing up that rare power that he sometimes can pull out. Ball 1. That's called strike 1. So 1-1 now. Walk-off hit by pitch. That's how this game could end. Tigers 4th walk it off. Hey, there we go. Let's go big fella. Yeah, hopefully it's a big fella moment. Oh, that's called strike 2. Well, 1-2 now on Miggy. Sears is cooking. Sears must have watched the hot dog eating contest and he's all fired up. Tomorrow we're gonna win 27-1, and I'm not gonna. Everybody's gonna hit a home run, or multiple homers, and I'll miss the game. And I'll be like, damn, I missed another good offensive game. And then the game on Thursday, they'll score 1 run. I'll be like, man, I'm missing all the good ones. Maybe it's a sign. Anyway, it's a 1-2 count on Miggy. What's he out? Ball 2. There we go. Getting that pitch count up there a little bit, hopefully. Been a good game, though. Can't really ever call a 0-0 game a bad one. Unless you're just a big offensive fan. You hate, low-scoring defense. I like them when they're natural and not forced by, like, defensive shifting and stuff like that. Full count. Like natural pitchers duels when, when the rules are normal like they are this year. Very good. But I don't know if this is actually a pitcher's duel or just 2 teams that, like, can't hit the baseball. And Cabrera gets out. We'll head to the top of the 8th. There hasn't been a hit by the Tigers since, like, the 3rd inning. So, yeah, anyway, top of the 8th coming up. It'll be Pena, Allen, and Kemp, 7, 8, 9. Good God. Pull this juggernaut. Man, this guy's going to win the Cy Young. He's another one of them guys we can put in the Cy Young candidates, right? Like Lynch, for Kansas City, Jordan Lynch, or Daniel Lynch, Lyles. He was really good. Now this guy. 3 really good pitchers. Don't look up their numbers. 3 very good pitchers. Do not look up their stats. That probably will be in the Cy Young despite, the teams they play for. Based on what I've seen tonight. They got my vote. Anyway, it'll be Pena, Allen, and Kemp due up in the top of the 8th. 0-0 game. 1 hit for the A's, 4 for the Tigers. No one's done anything. No, I'll be working tomorrow, but I will be live Thursday. I'll be doing the game Sunday. What are the game times? Who are we playing again this weekend? Because Thursday I can do the game. Oh no, I wanted the schedule. Well, I'm looking at the schedule real quick. Yeah, we'll do a Madden one, I'm pretty sure. The Blue Jays. Fuck. I work Friday and Saturday though. So I won't be able to do those, but I'll be able to do the Sunday game and then both. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I worked the 16th yet, but I'll be able to do both Mariners games. I don't know about Sunday yet. Probably though. The Mariners series game start at 10, so we're good. We're good to go. 0-1 here to the pinch hitter. It's 0-2 now. The pinch hitter is Bledy. Olsen's still pitching. He's ahead 0-2 in the 8th. Ball one. Yeah, appreciate all the likes everyone's left. I appreciate it. Yeah, more than likely we'll do Madden, though. We're like 7-0 right now. We're killing it. 2-2. That Dallas game was very entertaining. Can't believe we pulled off a 19-17 win. We got they had the ball at like the 32-yard line and we're about to hit a field goal. It's a full count now. And they were driving with almost no time left, and I wasn't going to be able to stop the field goal. But then on like they ran one more play to like see if they could get something, and they threw it for some reason. And I got like a 12-yard sack, and they missed the field goal. I pushed them out of their kicker's range. In play outs, there we go. One away in the 8th. Big out to get. First and the last, always the hardest. First one can always be the hardest, though, in my opinion. Now up is Allen. Hopefully we can get him out and get to the second out of the inning. So, fingers crossed. But yeah, so we had Aiden Hutchinson get a game-winning sack to preserve our undefeated season. Really, all three of the games were really close this week. We played a nail-biter against the Packers really till the end when I kind of ran up the score. Ball one against Allen. And there was a third game that I barely won. 1-1. They probably could have, Sinclair, but I don't think we've had a single hit since like the third inning. In play outs, there we go. We get Allen out. That'll be the second out of the inning as long as something doesn't fuck it all up. So 2 down now, and here comes the 9-hitter Kemp. Can they get the third out and get to the 8th and maybe get a run so they can force a save in the 9th? We'll see. Got to get this last guy. Always can be hard. Last out of an inning can always be the hardest. Yeah, he doesn't really. He'll sometimes do small ball, like very small ball. But he really doesn't like it. Ball one. To be fair, the entirety of the American League doesn't really constitute small ball. It's not really conducive to being a winning team in the American League. 1-1. If you were a National League team, you could probably get away with small balling. But again, not in the, and now that they have a DH in the National League, it doesn't really work either. Like lineups aren't built to do that anymore with the DH. 1-2. No, and you know what's crazy is Hinch would be a very good manager to small ball people to death. Like he understands the game so well, he'd be very good at it. But it's just not conducive to winning, especially in the American League. You can maybe do it in the National League, but the American League is just not a thing. It's too powerful. It's like too power-happy baseball. In play outs, there we go. That'll be the third out of the inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Tigers holding it good. What's up, Chase? How you been, man? Nice to see you. Happy 4th. Do you see Dan Campbell's at this game? He's just kind of sitting behind himself, like by himself, all big as shit, and like it was a hilarious image of him. Hinch, yeah, I really hope Hinch can win a trophy without that. I hope Detroit's where he manages it, and like he brings us back to the promised land after his reputation got tarnished. Because if you know anything about that cheating scandal, Hinch really shouldn't be guilty of anything. Haas, Short, and Veerling. Haas, Short, and Veerling do up here. 8, 9, and 1 for the Tigers. 0-0. 52. Some of those likes are probably fake, but if they're not, I appreciate you guys. I was driving home from up north and had the radio on and heard the Skubal was... No, the injury doesn't seem serious at all. It was his leg, and he was like kicking around after he pitched and landed on it. So... I'm guessing what happened is he landed, like when he landed, because it was his back, it was his grounding leg, right? It was the plant leg. I believe it was his left leg. I think he just got a cramp in his calf. I think somebody's leaving fake likes on the stream, Dominant. I don't have any proof of that, but I mean, I'll find out after the stream, you know. No, I haven't seen Dan's puppies. Those are I bet you they're funny though. Yeah, some team's going to do it, Sinclair, and they'll probably win a few games due to it. I'm surprised there aren't more teams in the National League playing with it, or the A's aren't doing it even. But anyway, it'll be Haas, Short, and Veerling against Spears here in the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th, 0-0. Dan Campbell, I know. She's like hidden. I think she was at the game. I think I seen a glimpse of her. Is she supposed to be blonde? Because there was a blonde lady sitting just next to him, like a seat over. And either that might have been his kid or but I don't know if he has kids that would be that old. He is like what, 50 something, so maybe. But I'm guessing the lady that was there might have been his wife. I'm sure he's got like a blonde wife that's hot. I mean, he was a fucking NFL tight end. It's not like he was and it's not like he's a hideous looking guy. 0-1. He was wearing a blue t-shirt that said Lions and some sunglasses. If somebody could put a hilarious picture on my in the Discord, I will show you what he was wearing. Just put fuck, Twitter sucks now. If you haven't been rate limited on Twitter, just search Dan Campbell Tigers. I'm sure you'll find him. I'll probably go look in a second myself. Yeah, he looked hilarious. 0-2 though on Haas. I'm gonna go see if I can find him. Where is he? No, I don't see him yet. I don't see a good picture of him. Not yet. I'll look after the. We'll have to. I don't. There's videos and stuff, but no one's got a good clean picture yet. Oh, you posted it? Oh, hold on a minute. Thanks, Chase. You're good at this. Copy link. And there's the first out. Haas gets out. He sucks. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll post that in a sec. See the like kind of blonde lady just to his right with a tattoo on her shoulder? I think that's his wife. Anyway, strike one too short. Here, I'll show you guys. Just so you can see how funny it was. It's just kind of like a funny image of Campbell. He's so fucking sunburnt. See, I think that's oh, he's got security around him. I think this lady right here who he's sitting, or that lady, one of these two ladies might be his lady. Oh, that's his wife right here. Yeah, I think that lady too, directly next to him. I think it's just weird perspective. Oh shit, did Short get on? Short got a hit. Hey! He ripped it too. There we go. Why does he have security? Because he's a very high, like a very big public figure in the city. And he probably needs a little bit of just, you know, someone kind of keeping, and he's kind of just sitting in the middle of the stands. There we go. We got a hit now, and there's a mound visit. Are they pulling the pitcher? Are they? Here we go. And they're bringing in a righty. They don't, I think they shouldn't have did that yet. Here comes Matt Vierling to face a righty. All right, we're about to fuck this guy. We're about to fuck these guys up. They should have left this dude in. They made a mistake pulling their pitcher. How good's their bullpen? Let me guess. They got like an elite bullpen for whatever fucking reason this year. It's just like, yeah, no one scores off of it. Like, oh no, they're like us. 480 dead center coming? Yeah. He's got a 5 ERA, but he's 2-0. Got 28 strikeouts. Getting up 7 across his last 7, so he's been pretty good. He's got a 10.5 ERA though across his last 7. All right, hopefully we can get to this guy a little bit maybe. We'll see though. Anyway, Lucas Ursig is coming in. Ursig is coming in. Yeah, I think that blonde lady's also sitting just behind him too, Chase. I think that chick with the black hair might be his wife. Yeah, I think that's his wife. The way that's like perspective, I think the perspective was messing with me because there's a towel. I think she's leaning forward slightly, and that towel behind the seat is hers, and that could be like a kid. See how I would think that? Like, because the way it looks like it's just weird perspective because she's leaning forward. I can't really tell. I think that's his wife though. Anyway, bottom of the 8th. Pretty nice wife. It looks like about like 10 years ago, that was a hot piece of ass. Could have even been like 4 years ago. You know how some white women age? They get old quick. Well, I mean, she's probably like fucking 50 almost. Like mid 40s, 50s. You got to remember, Chase, white women age kind of weird. If white women don't start getting a ton of surgeries, they start aging pretty aggressively at around 40. Which is, I mean, it is what it is, you know? It's just white ladies tend to age really quick. Oh, the younger one? Oh. I think that could be his daughter, though, because she kind of looks like Dan. And that super blonde hair usually can come from, like, somebody with, like, Dan's reddish brown hair mixing with a black-haired person. A lot of blonde chicks I know got redheaded dads. 1-1 count now for Vierling. Yeah, that's what I mean. She kind of she's very good looking for her age. Dan, if that's Dan's wife. Again, you could see where like 5-10 years ago that he had a smoke show wife. It's a 1-2 count on a foul ball, so the count will remain 1-2. We'll get another 1-2 coming up. Another one of them old 1-2 buckle my shoes. Vierling hits a home run. That's what he does. Dominant acting like he knows what he would even do with it. He's like, listen, I'm like 15, but I would. You would do what? I'd, do her. I'd make her sore, dude. I'd beat that thing up. It's like, oh, that's how you say that. What's up, Seth? Yeah, we can't score. We really can't hit left-handed pitching. Yeah, exactly, Sinclair. Hey, there we go. That'll be a base hit. Get the runner over to third. There we go. Now give her the old schlong. Yeah, there you go. Like, yeah, man, titties feel like bags of sand. Just felt like a good bag of sand, you know? That's still one of the best lines from 40-Year-Old Virgin is when Steve Carell's character is sitting there trying to describe what tits feel like, and he's like, they feel like, bags of sand. And everyone's just kind of looking at him like, oh, what? Anyway, strike one to Torkelson. Whenever somebody sounds like they don't know what they're talking about, all I think about is that scene where he's like, God, they feel like bags of sand. It's a great movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin. One of the funnier 1-1 on Torkelson. Probably one of Carell's better movies for me personally. Yeah, Gavin, I would say so, especially with how well they've pitched. They just need to literally plant this run in and then pitch well in the ninth, and they get out of here. Lang's warming up. 1-2 count now on Torkelson. Come on. Kate Upton? No, because I think she has kids, and I don't like women who have kids. Yeah, Sinclair, pretty much. Plus, I don't really like women who've had kids. Maybe I have to have my own kids first, and then something unlocks. But for right now, I don't like women with kids. A 10 can go right down to a 2 to me. It's like, damn, your kid minus 8 points for you. That sucks. Or 6 points. No, you put your closer in for the ninth. 1-2. Ideally, we score here in the eighth, and then we like ideally this is a really good thing for the Tigers pitching staff if we can score right here. Because then we didn't use any other bullpen except 2 starters and a closer, and that's perfect. 2-2 count. That'll miss outside. Yeah. You're going to the game Thursday? Nice. Oh, you're missing school. You're missing Erod too, but I think you're getting to see Michael Lorenzen pitch on Thursday, so that's pretty sweet. He's pretty good. He's probably fun to watch. I think this is against one of his former teams. I think he's played for the A's. Fuck, Torkelson strikes out. Son of a bitch, dude. Well, here's Ibanez. Hopefully he can do something. Yeah, our all-star. You're going to the game on Friday? Nice. Against the, we just looked at this. Yeah, Torque did sell. Mets win today, but when do you play tomorrow? Blue Jays. That's right. Blue Jays. There we go. Thank you. Well, oh, Kerry Carpenter's going to pinch hit. Maybe Kerry's got a big single in him. Literally, all we need is a single right now. Why was he swinging at the fence? Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we maybe trade Baez, but we'll see. Little conference on the mound here. It could be that. He seems to hit a lot better on the road. That's 100% sure thing, like everyone else. Ball one. But yeah, that's probably something to look at least to start thinking about. Wonder why the pressure hits different at Detroit. You guys, oh, Diamondbacks? That makes sense then why you're playing late. Out in Arizona. Yeah, like just a flyout would have been great there. But hope maybe Carpenter can get a hit. He's 1-1 now. Fuck. 1-1 count. Runners at the corners. 2 away. Not looking so hot. We don't have the sac fly. We have 2 away in the inning now, so we need a single. Ball 1 or ball 2 rather. Sorry, 2-1 count. It feels like a better year, but we're only a couple games better than last year, surprisingly. And like the same as we were 2 years ago when we were like thinking turnaround was the year coming up. So we're kind of we're like holding strong at like where we were 2 years ago when we thought we were going to break out. But it certainly feels a lot better. That's for sure. 2-2. Come on, somebody get a base hit. Like, Jesus Christ. Score a run, someone. Literally, you're allowed to do it. It's not against the rules. You can score first. Pickoff attempt at first. Yeah, I mean, you see, at the beginning of the year, for the middle of, I would say the beginning of the year was terrible. We went 2-9 to start the year, and we seemed destitute. But we got good for a minute there, and then we collapsed when everybody got hurt, and now we're kind of starting to find our footing again. Full count for Carpenter. There was a pickoff attempt, but nothing happened. So, hey, Kerry's battling. Got a full count. Just need one mistake by this pitcher here. Throw a ball. Anything. And then maybe Baez can come up and get a big single. Hey, there we go. Ball 4. We get a runner on. Just what we needed. Maybe Baez has a big-ass clutch hitting him somewhere. No way. I know Trout got hurt and Rendon got hurt, but Ohtani's out now too. Hey, there we go. Here comes Baez. Riley Green and Baду are starting their injury comeback, so they'll be back pretty soon, hopefully. All right, we'll see what Baez can do. We just need a single. Ball 1 to Baez. I don't know why that was called a ball. Baez gets a gift call, so now he's ahead in the count. Please, we don't even need a grand slam, Javi. Just hit a single. If he gets washed, dude, I'll take the walk. 1-1. Baez fouls it away. I don't know why that was a ball. It's bad framing. 1-1 with the bases loaded and 2 away. Tiger's starting to kind of rally here with 2 outs. Need just a single here to get a run in and take the 1-0 lead. Can they do it? In foul ball, strike 2. God damn it. Yeah, he's up there trying to hit a home run. No, actually, he's up there just trying to... Oh, no, that's a home run swing by Baez. Never mind. Yeah, he's striking out, guys. It looks like we're going to have to try to walk this thing off in the 9th is what I'm feeling. In play runs would be so nice to see just pop across the screen right now. Nope. Yeah, he's swinging for the fences. He did that load up, fall to his knee swinging shit. All right, top of the ninth. It'll be Ruiz, Diaz, and Rooker for the A's, top of their lineup. So hopefully we can get through them quickly. Ruiz, Diaz, and Rooker. Yeah, the good part about what's coming up is only the most unclutch hitters in our lineup is due up next. And he just took a pitch that was a strike all the way. Good God. Yeah, it's not really his fault. No one's hitting today. Not a single player on this team is hitting today. That was actually a pretty good pitch. Probably got to at least cut at it. It'll be Ruiz, Diaz, and Rooker due up in the top of the ninth. Hopefully the Tigers can get them quickly here and get to the bottom half and try to walk this thing off. Looks like we're getting, no matter what, if the Tigers want to win, they're going to have to walk it off. Looks like we get theatrics here into the ninth. Holton's going to come in. Oh, no. Yeah, probably for the best. I think we have some lefties due up. Yeah, Holton's fine too. I think he's still at a sub-2 ERA or a sub-3 ERA. Could be a little up there though. I've seen Lang warming up though. I can't imagine them not bringing him in. We'll see the pitching change in a minute. Kerry Carpenter is going to stay in the game, play right field. Yep, July 9th is the MLB draft, if you care about such things. I would imagine, maybe Olsen's going to stay in the game. Honestly, Olsen can stay in the game if he's only pitched, what, 4 innings? Ball 1 to Ruiz. I guess there isn't really a reason, unless Olsen just can't pitch, to pull a starter after only 4 innings. I mean, he's got stamina to go at least 5-6 innings. So, pitch count wise, Olsen's only at, what is he at right now? He's thrown he's at 2. He's at 59 pitches now. He's ahead 1 and 2. So yeah, he's in really good shape, like overall. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, let him pitch through. Plus, it's a righty. I think there's some righties he gets to pitch to. And he strikes the first guy out, 1 away. There you go. This is so good. Dude, if we can get through the ninth with just using these 2 pitchers, oh my God, what a perfect day for the bullpen. If we just didn't have to use the bullpen today, oh, that's so nice. 1 away here for the pinch hitter now. It'll be Seth Brown will hit for Jordan Diaz. Nobody on, 1 away. Top of the ninth of a 0-0 game. What a fun game so far. Yeah, we use the shit out of our bullpen. It's a good bullpen, too. For the amount of usage it gets, it's got to be, like, I know it's not, like, statistically number 1, but, like, for as much as it gets used, it's got to be a top 5, like, per use, like, for usage rate. It's probably number 1. I think it's number 2 in terms of innings pitched, behind the Giants, but I think we might have passed them up. I think the Giants do bullpen days a lot too. Giants have a really effective bullpen. 1-1 for Seth Brown. You hate Seth Brown? Why is that? Yeah, our coach is very good. One thing I will give to AJ, he gets a lot of credit from me for the way he's handled the pitching injuries. 2-1. A lesser manager, we don't win nearly as many of these bullpen games. Like, we're really hard to beat on a bullpen day. That shouldn't be the case. Hey, 2 down. We get Seth Brown out. Like, one thing I will note that AJ seems to have figured out is how to use his pitching to, and maybe that's the addition of Chris Fetter, but it just seems like we know how to follow pitchers with the right pitcher. Like, say we had Tarik Skubal pitch, go 7 innings. So who do you think they would have brought out to follow him in the in like the 8th or 7th inning? You would naturally think like maybe Will Vest or maybe like A lefty pitcher maybe, or something like Holton maybe. Like no, but he'll bring in like the polar opposite. They'll be like, all right, so Skubal can throw mid 90s, so we need a righty. They'll go get like the complete opposite of the pitcher. Like I think there's some genius to that. Like no matter what, it's almost always the opposite hand in the pitcher that comes in. Does Detroit? I mean, I hope Detroit can win this game. There's 2 outs with a 1-1 count. They need to get Rooker here. 2-1. Yeah, the lineup constantly changing is hard to deal with, but again, he doesn't have good players. I think if he had a lineup that was a little bit more like the Astros, he'd just set it like he used to. Yeah, Will Vest is hurt, but like he's just an example of a guy like who would follow, like be a good follow. Foley would be a good follow. Well, Foley actually probably wouldn't be a good follow. For either would Lang, because Lang kind of pitches like a right-handed version of Tarik Skubal. So instead of Lang closing, you'd probably want to bring in Foley, because he pitches a lot differently than Skubal does. Like with the way the pitching movement and stuff. You see what I mean? Like, say let Skubal goes 8 to close the game out. You'd probably, hey, there we go. We got a strikeout. Good job by Reese Olson there. Good job by the pitching. Like, you know what I mean? Foley's literally our best bullpen arm and should have been our all-star. I don't know, man. Foley has been one of the great findings for this team. And a rare gem from the Avila era. Just like Alex Lang is probably arguably the best trade he ever made. Yeah, we traded for Alex Lang. Fucking Olsen, dude. Ice in his veins, Olsen. This kid, I like it, Reese Olsen. I think Reese Olsen's a guy. I think Mr. Olsen's a guy. We traded Castellanos for Olsen. Or not Olsen, but for Lang. So I feel like that's a win-win for everybody. Like, I think we might have even won the trade for Castellanos. I do believe that the, I don't know, it kind of depends how you look at it. I think we won that trade because the Cubs don't have Nick anymore, and we got like a generational good closer, I think. Anyway, it'll be Rogers, Schoop, and Cabrera to try to walk this thing off unless somebody gets pinched hit. Olsen's a guy. Yeah, I mean, Nick's really good on the Phillies, though. Olsen went 5 innings today, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, and struck out 5. Sheesh. That follows up his really good start. He also just made before when he got hit in the knee with the baseball. Man, Olsen's nice. We got some pitchers. Mr. Olsen. We've got, what's it going to be next year? Skubal, Mize, Olsen, Faedo. Who am I missing? Turnbull? Is that our rotation? That's a good young rotation, though. I like that rotation. Yeah, we have to get the walk-off here. Looks like there's a new pitcher in, too. Oh, shit. How do I even say it? Fujinami. I like the pitching rotation quite a bit, to be honest. Faedo seems like he can pitch at this level, but he just can't stay healthy, so I don't know about him. Turnbull has a similar problem to Faedo. He can pitch, just can't stay healthy. But I do like that we've got 3 definite horses figured out. I think in Skubal, and Manning. Manning, that's who. I think Matt Manning's is good too. I think we have 5 good young pitchers. 2 of them I'm very unsure about because of injury problems. If Faedo can stay healthy, he's a guy. He's a very good 4 or 5 starter in a rotation. I think that specifically, I do think that 2 of those guys are back-end starters, though. And Faedo would be a good 4 starter, and I do think that a good 5 starter would be. You know, they're not like aces or anything, but they're really good back-end guys. But I do think our premier pitchers are going to probably wind up being young Skubal, Mr. Mize, and, of course, Mr. Olsen. We'll see, though. I'm starting to really like what I'm seeing from Reese as he's coming along. And he's, like, stepping up as, like, a bulldog, too. 0-2 on Rogers. Come on, we can hit that, dude. That was 100 miles an hour. No, we can't hit that. He has a 9.6 ERA. Ain't no way. This guy's getting us, dude. The A's are trying to give us this game. They're like, all right, Detroit, you guys win this shit. We're just going to throw in a guy that throws really hard. You thinking extras here tonight, gentlemen? And suddenly we lose a game that we give up 2 hits in. And Jake Rogers down on strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Now up is Jonathan Schoop to walk it off. Please pinch hit this motherfucking guy. Like, McKinstry's on the bench and plays third. He can probably come in the game. Oh, we're going to let Schoop hit? Oh, this is probably going to end poorly. Don't know why we wouldn't bring the lefty in. Unless we did, and that's why it's like all froze up. Yeah, McKinstry's going to pinch hit. Okay, it's frozen. That's all. McKinstry walks it off. I'd be like, all right, there we go. Yeah, it's strike 1 to McKinstry. Fouls it away. Damn. We're going to extra. Ball 1. Come on, Tigers. Used to be a solid pitcher in the Japanese Tigers too, but he was always prone to unhittable. He's either one or the other. Okay. 2-1. So it's one of the 2 options on those. Damn, fucking McKinstry was dripped out in his America shirt today. 2-2. Can't, you gotta get on, Zach. Can't like that. Well, it's 2-2 with 1 away in the 9th. Looks like this 100 mile an hour throwing guy is gonna get us here. And McKinstry strikes out, 2 away. Here's Cabrera, our last shot to try to win this thing. Nice, that makes Miggy, if he gets out, our last out too, so he'd be at second base. Yeah, mirrored 0-0 still. No one's done anything. They got 1 hit in the game. It's been one of them games. Strike 1 to Miggy. Looks like we're heading to extras too. And that's not good because the away teams typically do well, or they're typically favored, so I don't really like our odds in extras. Especially since we fucking can't hit it all today. Yeah, he didn't miss anything. 2-2. Or 0-2. Swing and a strike. So we'll be heading to extras, it looks like. Unless Miggy just miraculously bashes a baseball here. He can't catch up to 100, though. Darn. Yep. All right. Strike 3. All right. We'll head into the top of the 10th. It'll be... Rooker will start off at second base. It'll be Peterson, Langeliers, and Noda. I expect us to lose now 1-0 to a team that gets 2 hits in the game. God damn it, that's gonna suck. Well, unless Lane comes in, maybe we can shut him down and get 3 strikeouts, but we'll see. All right, top of the 10th coming up. Rooker will be at third. Or we'll be at second to start off the 10th, and then it'll be Peterson, Langeliers, and Noda. The curse of the offense strikes again as we head to the 10th. 0-0 game. You swear what? What are you going to do? You going to kill everybody? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Or am I? I don't know what you're going to do. You could be fucking crazy. You had to stream out with an app. There you go. You had weird dreams about Tyler Holton's coming in to pitch. Well, yeah, GG's. Congrats, Oakland. You guys will win this one. I have to take a piss. I'll be back. We're giving up the run, so it'll be 1-0. don't know if Holton could come in and get this out. It's a big out to get. Big 3 out. Yeah, yeah, it's the extra innings. It always favors the away team. Maybe we can pull off the unbelievable and still win. Brent Rooker will start off at second, like I said. It'll be Peterson, Langeliers, and Noda unless they pinch hit. Yeah, I mean, I like Holton, but I just don't know if he can get the outs here without giving up the run. Unfortunately, we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. Hey, get it? But man, I hope we can get this though. Tyler Wade will run at second now, so they're gonna put a new runner in the game. So they got speed at second. For the Tigers, it's the bottom of the lineup. In play out. So let's see. They probably bunted this. And based on where it's at, they probably got the runner over to third. So 1 away with probably a runner at third. Unless we got really lucky and they didn't. The runner's at third. So, well, that sucks. Here's Langeliers now with the runner at third and 1 away. It even went to the wrong side and we didn't get the right out. That sucks. For the Tigers, it'll be Haas, Short, and Veerlink. So, and I'm pretty sure actually Cabrera will be at side. I don't know if we have anybody left to run for Miggy. We might have like one person on the bench. Pop out or strikeout. 1-1 count. Need a couple more pitches like the first one. There we go. 1 and 2 on a foul ball now. Need one more strike to have a decent shot at this inning going well. So that 1 run we might not be able to get it. Batter calls for time here. Yeah, we have to try to avoid a ground out, fly out. I'd prefer a pop out, strikeout result, but hey, they struck his ass out. There we go. That's a big out. Now they just got to get any out here from Noda. We need 1 big out now. Just 1 out. Can they get it? Two down. Runner at third. Daniel. Yeah, that's always the fun when I was at my dad. When I'm usually at my dad's on this time of year. That's always the fun part. 1 to Noda. Come on, throw some strikes, getting out. Yeah, that was a huge out. Much needed out. Strike 1. There we go. Foul ball. 1-1. I think there's a rule, right? If it echoes, it's a gunshot. If it doesn't, it's a firework. What's the weird little limerick with that? Not like a limerick, but what's the old way to distinguish? There's a way I used to be like, I don't remember what it is. But one of them I think echoes and the other doesn't, and I think that's like the dead giveaway. I'm probably wrong though. I don't know why I think that, but it's like the way the pop goes, or fuck, they get the run. Well, we lost. Well, 1-0 A's. They get a base hit, and that'll probably be enough to win the game. I don't think we're getting that run back. Well, GG A's fans. Like I said, it was probably a mistake to bring this dude in, and don't know why we did that. That's a ball in the dirt. Runner probably gets the runner down to second. Hey, give up some more runs here, Holton. Hey, like I said, bad idea to bring Holton in. Do it right down the fucking middle. Here you go. Win the game. Yeah, we just lost to the A's 1-0, in which they got 2 hits, like I said we would. That's embarrassing. Anyway, 2-0 count now. Actually, we're probably about to give up more runs because Holton sucks. In play outs. All right, well, 1-0 A's. That's probably ball game. That's fucking awful. What an awful offense. Pitching's great. Great job by the pitching tonight. I don't know why we brought Holton in this situation, but hey, I mean, guess we can lose. It'll be Cabrera, I guess, at second, because I don't think we have anyone else to use in this situation. So Cabrera will be at second. No shot at him scoring at any real situation. Then Haas will strike out, Short, and Veerling. So it'll be Haas, Short, and Veerling with Cabrera at second. There is a 0% chance of like anything happening this inning. Lang should have came in and pitched. Oh yeah, I guess Marisnik can start. So I guess it'll be Marisnik at second. Fucking that means Haas is gonna come up and strike out right away. Yeah, I forgot about Jake Marisnik. We do have Marisnik. So Marisnik will come in and run at second. So that'll be a thing. Good memory. Good memory there, Daniel. Good call. So we have good speed at second then. So a base hit could tie the game, but it's Haas, Short, and Veerling. Can one of those guys come through? Yeah, so it's been an unreal pitching performance from both teams. Yeah, I just know this team. Trevor May's coming in to pitch. When we're hitting like this, we're hitting like this. It is what it is. We'll see, though. May's got a almost 5.5 ERA, so maybe we got it. Who knows? We need a home run. I just want Haas to come up and blast the home run and let us win. I feel like he was. No, they're not really going to start Miggy at second. Like, what are they doing that for? Why not Marisnik? I know Miggy's a great base runner, but like we kind of need speed. If they pinch hit Marisnik, I'd be like, yeah, I understand that actually. What are we doing? Why isn't Marisnik popped in? Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, Marisnik is running. Okay. Pretty much, Seth. This is kind of what I predicted would happen. I actually predicted we'd get no hit by Sears. We only got 4, so I was pretty close to that. As soon as I seen he was a mediocre left-handed pitcher, I was like, damn, the Tigers really stand no chance today. Yeah, it was probably a smart cash out. Anyway, here's Eric Haas. Strike 1. One away here in the inning. I'm just pretty much just going to chalk him up to a strikeout. So run 1 out with a runner at second, and now we have to wait for Zach Short's at bat, who might actually maybe get a single or something. I don't know. Yeah, everybody. That's a good way to put that. Haas down 0-2. What's the third pitch going to be? In play outs. What a shocker. Let me guess. He grounded out to directly the third baseman, so the runner couldn't even advance. Or he popped up. Yep. Hell yeah. There we go. Useless at bat by Haas. Might as well have just struck out looking. Anyway, runner at second, 1 away, like we said. All right, here's Zach Short. Maybe he can actually do something. Useless fucking loser at the plate. Literally just a shitty grounder back up the middle. Wow, look at Haas, man. People used to try to tell me he was really good. I won that argument. Anyway, ball 1 to Short. Hopefully Short can pick up the run. Come on, Short. We need a single or something. Ball 2. There we go. Not bad. Well, I mean, what's going to win it for the A's is we just didn't hit the ball all game. But yeah, bunting. I don't know why we didn't bunt with Haas. Haas should have just been up there bunting. 2-1. Just bunted up to the first baseline. It would have been a productive at bat. Two one away with a runner at second. Can the Tigers pick up the game and pick up a tie? It's 3-1. Boy, is it sweaty in this room. Hot. Nah, Short's going to get a hit or a walk or something, hopefully. Ah, called strike 2. Full count now for Haas, or for Short. Veerling, top of the lineup. So who knows? Maybe he's got something, but I don't know. Short calls timeout with a full count. It'd be so cool to see in-play runs or just something for the Tigers tonight. And Short strikes out. Looking awesome. 2 away now for Veerling, and that's... you can go away. See you later, weirdo. 2 down. Full count. Or, well, 2 down and Veerling's up. I forgot my screen's off. Got to swing the bat, Short. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, here's Veerling. Probably not much going to happen. Ah, strike 1. Oh, that was the easiest thing to predict how we were going to lose this game. All right, 1-1 count. Maybe Veerling has a magic base hit in him. 2-1. If I'm the pitcher, I just walk Veerling and go after Tarik. He's not going to do it. Yeah, home teams just can't win these fucking stupid... Yeah, it's pretty bad. 3-1. And see, the plan here, I just wouldn't throw a single fucking pitch to Veerling. Why would you? More than likely, Torkelson, who's struggling, you just go after him. 3-1, though, for Veerling. And they walked him, ball 4. Here comes Torkelson with 2 on and 2 out. Now it's up to Tarik, who has a 2 strikeout game on his hands. So maybe Tarik can play the hero. Who knows? 2 on, 2 out. It's the bottom of the 10th. Tigers need a literal base hit to get things. A gap shot could win this game, to be honest. But yeah, Tarik doesn't really. He's had some troubles with it, but we'll see. He walked it off recent on June 12th. That is right. So maybe he's got another big one. He's down 0-2. He's swinging at dog shit. Well, it was a good game. At least we got to watch good pitching. Just there was no offense in this game whatsoever. Tarik down 0-2. Pretty much Aberdeen. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's ball 1. At least he didn't chase it. The Tigers play the A's for 3 and then the Blue Jays, so they kind of need to win at least 2 or 3. Anyway, 1-2 count. Maybe Tarik can pick up a hit. Hey, ball 2. Trying to get him to chase something really outside. Come on, wild pitch, really bad. Two count, 2 out. That'll be ball 3. Hey, maybe we got something.
2-2 to Torkelson.
Maybe Torque can pick up a huge walk, and maybe Carey can pick up a base hit. Full count, though. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 10th. Tigers desperately need a run here with they're down to their last out, their last chance. And Torque gets out. And that's ball game. GG, Oakland. I can't believe we just didn't score a single run, scattered 6 hits, and did absolutely nothing at the plate. Great pitching effort by the Tigers, as usual. But, of course, they didn't do anything at the plate. What an embarrassing loss, especially when you don't hit well at all. Gotta love when we face off against left-handed pitching. It seems to be this team's absolute kryptonite. But what a loss. Blech. Hopefully tomorrow they decide to hit the ball, but I kind of doubt it. We'll see. Not much to take away from that one. They just didn't hit. Neither did Oakland, but they at least scored their run in the 10th. Still don't know why we brought in Holton to pitch the 9th or the 10th. That seems like a pretty silly mistake. Yeah, we also nearly got no hit by Jordan Lyle, so we suck against bad pitching. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully they come out tomorrow and they can hit the ball, which they probably will due to the fact that I'll be at work. That's typically how the Tigers have been hitting. Hey, thank you for all the likes and everyone who came by and watched the stream with us this afternoon. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're all having a good 4th of July. I have good plans ahead of you tonight. Hopefully the loss here doesn't get you down too badly, but yeah, that was a pretty ugly loss. Just no offense by the Tigers. They just showed up and were like, we're not hitting the ball. Like, word? Yeah, word. Man, what a bad offense. 2 whole singles got us. Yeah, it's an embarrassing loss. Hopefully they come back and actually do something tomorrow about it. We'll see, though. Tigers against bad pitching seems to just be this hilarious struggle. Who do they play? Who do they pitch off against tomorrow? Let's see. Hopefully it's not a lefty. Let's see, a guy with the 7 ERA who's a lefty again. No, tomorrow isn't going to be any better, folks. Another lefty with the 7 ERA. Well, that's unfortunate. Who knows, Dominic? Who knows? Don't know why Haas didn't try to at least bunt it. Got to try to hit a home run, I guess, if you're Eric Haas. That's what you're here for, is to hit home runs and do nothing. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why Haas is on the team. He's a backup catcher, but I don't get it. Because Carpenter can't hit lefties. But hey, anyway, it was a fun stream, everybody. I appreciate it, but I'm gonna get out of here. It's really, really warm, and I kind of want to get out of the seat and stop sweating so much because being next to my computer for this long is really hot. Yeah, hopefully you're right, Christopher. I wouldn't touch the Tigers with a 10-foot pole, though, on a bet. That could be rather risky. All right, guys, go out there and enjoy your force or whatever you have planned for tonight, because I'm about to get out of here. I do appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. It was a fun stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. All right, that's about it for me. Anybody got anything big? Anything super important? Again, we won't be live for tomorrow's game, but we will be live for Thursdays. No Madden tonight. I'm busy. Anyway. Oh, tomorrow? Maybe, yeah. All right, guys. Probably a Madden tomorrow night, though, if you're interested. All right, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, let's always go Tigers, even when we lose the way we just did. I'll see you guys soon, and